Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Did you get some good ideas? Now, take action and implement those, because this is where it makes a difference. And right now, we've got a real special treat for you. We've been planning this for a long time. We've got some of the best minds that you're going to find on developing business. And I want you to watch between the lines, listen between the lines as you hear what they're applying toward other businesses and what these geniuses, the judges, are recommending. To tell you all about it is a man that I've gotten to know and admire greatly, who understands business, understands what works, and is going to help you to see how to make it happen even in your own life. Join me in welcoming Greg Ryder. Hey, come on.
Good morning. Is everyone having a good time? Are you guys ready for the Pitch Tank 2016 at Freedom Fest? Say aye. I can't hear you. Say aye. Okay, so I'm a little high energy guy, and I'm like super excited because I believe in free enterprise. I believe in capitalism, and I believe the people that are going to grace this stage, today's entrepreneurs are tomorrow's influencers. They're tomorrow's that shape the country. The innovators that make the world go around, that make this country as great as it is. Would you agree? All right. So I have to do something that, I just got to do this real quick. So I want you guys to leave this going, man, those guys just moved me. Those guys just touched me. That was amazing. So can you guys indulge me for just a minute? Everybody stand up on your feet. Just stand up real quick. I got a tight time frame. I got to get everyone just to stand up really quick, because literally I want you guys to leave this room going, oh, that was just amazing. What an amazing thing. So everyone stand up real quick. So what I want you to do is I want you to everyone take one step to the left. And then I want you to reach over and touch your neighbor on the shoulder. No, excuse me. I said the shoulder, sir. The shoulder. Little hands up. Okay, so now you can leave here saying you were moved and touched. All right. That's as corny as it gets, isn't it? All right, everybody. So my name is Greg Ryder. I'm the CEO of Angel Investors Network. And I kind of lived the rich dad, poor dad story. My dad got me to investing when I was 19 years old. And I spent my whole adult life investing in, helping, coaching, and mentoring early stage companies. And I really am just a very passionate individual about entrepreneurship and what entrepreneurs do and how they drive the economy and everything we're doing. So after coming to Freedom Fest and loving Freedom Fest, I think this is like our 6th or 7th year, Mark says, hey, can we do like a Shark Tank type event? How many people actually watch the show Shark Tank on TV? How about if you watch The Profit? How about the West Texas Investors Club? Right? So I love all these shows, and these shows are kind of educating the public on what's going on and how to do this. And how many have been watching those shows and say to yourself, man, I love that deal. I'd invest in that person. Right? So that's kind of what this is all about. And we kind of do it a little bit differently. I call it mastermind investing. And we're going to be doing a breakout at 10 o'clock. We're really kind of getting deep with this. But we leverage the collective minds of the judges to really vet deals and to figure out if a deal is worthy of investment and our investment dollars. And we want to do that. We want to kind of experience that today. So what I want to do is I want to introduce our judges. We have 5 judges, and we started putting the panel together. I recognized we didn't have a female on the judging panel, and I'm like, I got to find a female. So I was introduced to a lady named Michelle Seiler Tucker, and in an effort to kind of like ladies first, we're going to bring her out first. And she's an amazing entrepreneur. She's been involved in buying and selling businesses. She's the nation's leading expert on buying and selling businesses. She's sold over 400 businesses. So let's welcome to the stage Michelle Seiler Tucker. Give her a round of applause. Okay, quick picture. Can we do the quick picture? Oh, get them all out here. Okay, and then the next one we're going to invite out is a new business partner of mine. His name is Bernt Ullmann. Bernt Ullmann is one of the branding moguls of the world. He's partners with Tommy Hilfiger, and he is a CEO of a company called Star Branding. His clients include people like Nicki Minaj and Jennifer Lopez and Madame Levine and Rolling Stones and American Idol. Let's welcome Bernt Ullmann to the stage. Woo! Woo! Now, the next guest is also an investor of our mastermind investor partner, and you guys probably know who he is. He is the inventor of the infomercial. He's done over $5 billion in sales with products. He's taken over 50,000 pitches. He's one of the original sharks from Shark Tank, my good friend, Kevin Harrington. Thank you, Kevin. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
And our next guest doesn't need any introduction here. John Mackey, founder of Whole Foods and CEO of Whole Foods, and one of these innovators who has helped create what I call torrential downpour economics. And if you want to know what that means, you got to join us at our breakout at 10 o'clock. But let's welcome John Mackey to the stage. And last but not least, I remember hearing this next gentleman do a speech here at Freedom Fest, and I'm like, I am voting for that guy for president when he was running in the year 2000, I think it was. So Steve Forbes, will you please welcome to the stage? We'll do the photo shoot, and then we'll get everyone set down. All right, thank you, judges. So the last thing I want to do while they're taking their seats is I want to acknowledge we had over 860 entrepreneurs apply to be in the pitch tank. Some amazing people with amazing dreams. And unfortunately, like any contest, we had to narrow it down to 5. So we first went from 860 to 20 applicants. And the 20 applicants are in the pitch tank in the area. We would hope that after the session's over during the day, you would go get a chance to look at all of them if you already haven't. And now those 20, or out of those 860, we got down to 20. Now those 20, we had another set of judges that judged those people yesterday, and we narrowed it down to 5. And I want to acknowledge them for them dedicating their whole day yesterday for doing this. So the first one I want to bring out is Paul Hoyt. He's an analyst from Silicon Valley. He's an amazing coach. He's an amazing mentor. He's the founder of the Awaken CEO. Paul Hoyt, can we give Paul a big round of applause? The next judge that took all of his time yesterday is a friend of mine. He's an extreme, his nickname is the Thrillionaire. As a young man of like 9 or 10 years old, he made this list up of going to the moon, traveling the world, having lunch on the Titanic, and he's done everything except for go to the moon. He's on his way to go to the moon. He's invested over $30 million of his own money to try to get in the space station to go to the moon. Let's welcome the Thrillionaire, Nick Halleck, to the stage. Thank you, sir. And last but not least, our business partner, we're launching a fund called the Angel Investors Network Bridge Fund. If you have any interest in doing early stage investing and getting involved with what we're doing and joining our mastermind team, investment banker, done billions of dollars of transactions, an amazing individual, lawyer, Michael Fugler. Welcome Michael Fugler to the stage. And our marketing expert, Seth Green, also involved with helping us pick the judges and doing that kind of stuff. They're the ones that spent all day yesterday and helped pick the 5 finals, so we're going to present to you right now. So thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate it. Hey, Michael, come over here. You got to come over here to get in the picture because the frame's not over there. Right here. Line up right here, quickly. I'm like on a strict time schedule. All right, there we go. Everywhere. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. So are you guys ready for this? Now, Steve said, how much do I have to invest in every company that comes out? And John says, well, I put in $500,000. So no, we were joking backstage. So these are real companies with real dreams, with real visions, with real products that can change the world, and they are looking for investment capital. Now, I got to do the little disclaimer and go, hey, look, this is not really necessarily an offering of securities and that kind of stuff, and we got live stream. This is being watched probably by 50,000 people on live stream. They do have their offering documents, their offering circles, and we would hope that if this is something that interests you, you would do that. And I know Kevin was asking me, well, can we really invest in these deals? I said, sure you can. So without further ado, our first guest that we're going to bring out is local to San Diego. His name is Bernt Jones, and he's the majority shareholder of Real Water. He started his career as a lawyer, but he realized that he was more interested in producing products that actually benefit society, as opposed to a legal profession that drains value from society. With his belief that free markets and innovative products that are needed and wanted are the best way to elevate society and create prosperity, he started Real Water. He is also a Nevada State Assemblyman who is a constitutional Republican that has libertarian leaning and actively promotes free markets, limited government, and lower taxes. Please welcome to the stage, Bernt Jones. All right, it's all yours. You got 5 minutes.
Okay. Can we put the slide up? Hello, my name is Bernt Jones. Welcome. Real Water is a product that does fit the bill that just was described. And why we do real water is that we have a product that we believe will be the next billion-dollar product on the market. Many of you may remember just a while ago, Coke bought vitamin water and smart water for $4.2 billion. That's how big this market is. But why real water? Oh, and what we're looking for is an investment of $9 million through Regulation 506C. Okay. Why real water? Well, all these celebrities right here are in the know. They have nutritionists and trainers that tell them what is the good products. And as you can see, they're all drinking real water. Kesha, Common, Eva Longoria. And we do not pay any of these. Courtney Cox, Miley Cyrus. So what's all the buzz? Why do all these celebrities like real water? Well, first of all, it is alkalized, and there's a trend towards alkalinity. And then second of all is the stable negative ionization. And that's what makes our water special. We are the Earth's first water to be able to infuse with stable negative ions. And we'll talk about that in a second. Alkalinity. Right now, there's a trend towards alkalizing the body. Just think of 150 years ago, did we have more fresh fruits and vegetables in our diets? Or did we have soda pops, sugar, cereal, donuts, etc.? Well, all the later products cause acidic waste in your body. And there's a number of books that have been written on the very subject. I like this one, Alkalize or Die, Reverse Aging with an Alkaline Diet, on and on. But the big thing that makes our water special is the E2 technology, which is the electron energized. And how you tell with this is that most waters, when they're filtered, they get stripped of electrons and become positive charged. And this can be measured with what's called an ORP meter, or oxidation reduction potential. Think of rust. When something oxidizes, it rusts. Well, that's what positive charged water and things in your body can do. It's like free radicals. They want to steal electrons and rust your body, and that's called free radical damage. Real water, on the other hand, is negative ionized. So that means it has an abundance of electrons that can be donated, and that's called antioxidant. So we're the first water that can stably bottle the water and have that antioxidant property, or the negative ionization. And that's why we're doing so well. As a side benefit, with the negative ionization, the water tastes really smooth and pure, which is also a benefit. Right now, we've been in business for a number of years, and we already have activation in these store chains here. Now, when we started the natural product channel. That is the people that we call label readers. They care about what they're putting in their bodies. And luckily, Whole Foods locally, through a local vendor exemption, was the first chain that we got into. Then we've expanded to many more Whole Foods. But they're the people that really care about what they eat. And we've been doing quite well in the natural channel. We're the number 2 water in the natural channel. Here's one thing. We love these case stacks. This is the type of displays that get put up with real water. Next, what we're doing now is we're going into the conventional channel of distribution, and that is a much broader channel. And we got lucky because Nevada Beverage, which is a Budweiser distributor, took us on here locally, and they did so well that now they're referring us to multiple other Budweiser distributors. So when you have a distributor like Budweiser, it gets put everywhere. So instead of like Whole Foods here, there's 4 Whole Foods in Las Vegas, there's thousands of accounts that we're in with real water in the conventional channel, and now it's rolling out very rapidly in the Budweiser distribution network. We just, the last 6 months, have taken on all these new Budweisers right here in the Southern California area. They cover over 19 million people. One Budweiser we rolled out was Ace Beverage in downtown Los Angeles. And as you can see, in the 29 years I've been with Ace Beverage, Real Water's rollout has been the most successful I've ever had or seen. That's very powerful. We also, because Sprouts is a very good customer of ours, they have us do a private label for them, and although it's similar to ours, it's not as strong as ours, but it's a good product for them. And then now we're also rolling out into the 5-gallon delivery, which is very economical because 5 gallons, the pitch is very simple. If you buy 5 gallons in the store, it's about $30. Would you rather have it delivered to you at $12? And plus, there's about 37 bottles that get saved if you do that. Our sales since inception have been double growth, double digits every year, and we continue. We did 8.3 million last year, and we want to go to 10 to 12 this year. With investment, we'll be able to expand our market share and really do marketing and put another facility in Texas, and that's what we want to do, and that's why we're seeking the investment.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. And
thank you very much.
So I forgot to tell you the rules. No, stay here, stay here. The rules are they get 5 minutes to pitch. And then we're going to get comments from every judge, but no questions. We don't have time for questions, just comments. So let's start with Steve, and we'll go down that way.
It does sound very intriguing, especially at my age where you're looking for something to have more health without trying too hard. The key, though, we've achieved success, but the key is there are a lot of waters out there that say they are special, and you're in a very crowded market. But I'm going to try it because I need more energy, especially with this election coming up.
Thank you.
I was all for it until I saw that Sprouts.
Go ahead.
Great presentation. I've been drinking the water while you were giving your presentation. I think it tastes fantastic. I think you're doing a great job. It is a competitive industry, but I think it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Congratulations. Great job. From a branding perspective, I think you are credible, it's authentic, and I think you're solving a real problem. So great job.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, from lawyer to waterpreneur, I think that's a pretty cool transition. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
I'd like to say that I look for something that's unique in the market, and all other waters probably taste just like water, where this actually is giving you sort of an energy. You know, it's kind of water with a boost almost, right? Better energy. I've had some high alkaline waters before, and I know the benefit of drinking that. So the only thing that I was a little concerned about is that you mentioned $9 million. That's the raise.
Yes.
I know we're looking to make some deals here today, but I don't know that any of us brought that big a check today. But you know, maybe a little piece of it. So thanks for the presentation.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. And if you can get your team to get this stuff off here. Hurry, run, because we got to get this going. Okay, so pretty exciting stuff. Amazing entrepreneurs doing amazing things. And you look at that hockey stick of his growth revenue, there's something there, obviously. So our next presenter is a gentleman that lives down in San Diego. His name is Sandro Picconi, and he's the CEO of VidBox Mexico. And he's known as the Mex expert because he knows how to really do business in Mexico. He's an Amazon bestseller for his books. He's actually done 4 books about doing business in Mexico. He's built several brands in Mexico. Let's welcome to the stage Sandro with VidBox.
Good morning, good morning. I'm going to hand one to everybody.
I'll do that
before
while you're
start.
talking.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sandro Picconi. I'm the co-CEO of VidBox Mexico. It's an automated retail kiosk that rents new release DVDs, Blu-rays, and games. We're going to replicate the success of Redbox in Mexico. So, question for you. Anyone think the DVD was dead? I did, but I was so wrong. Redbox sells $2 billion per year. We did our research. Netflix does $800 million by mail with $300 million in cash flow, free cash flow. They need that business because Netflix loses $500 million worth in their streaming business. So they need to keep that DVD by mail still alive. Another question for you. Did you get the tip when Redbox, before it went pre-IPO, or Netflix before it did you get that phone call? If not, do you know who this guy is? His name is Mitch Lowe. He was a co-founder of Netflix and the president of Redbox, from 6 to 35,000 machines. We have him on our dream management team. He's the chairman of the board with 2 entrepreneurs, myself and my partner John, who have built several successful businesses in Mexico. We also have Ricardo Vega, who's an ex-CEO of Blockbuster de Mexico, and Brian Rady, who was employee number 3 with Redbox, senior vice president of finance. The success of Redbox, a lot of people don't know, was created by McDonald's. About 10 years ago, their first time sales over sales quarter were flat. They said, what do we need to do? If we rent them a DVD, maybe they'll come in and they'll buy some more. It actually worked. So they took that, and Redbox now has 44,000 kiosks in the US. They control about 50% of the rental market. You're probably wondering who controls the other 50. Thousands of mom and pop stores and a chain called Family Video with over 800 stores. And again, Redbox did over $2 billion last year. Our opportunities, we're the first to market. We have the license to take it into Mexico. We rent a video for 15 pesos, which is a little less than $1, a third the price of our competition. We already have national contracts with all the largest chains like Walmart, Soriana, 7-Eleven. We already own the 4,000 kiosks that we're going to roll out. So a barrier to entry, someone would have to spend $92 million. A little bit about the market in Mexico, over 122 million people. It's the 14th largest economy in the world. 92% of the households have a DVD player, and 70% have a credit or debit card. In Mexico, if you work for a company, you get your pay, they don't give paychecks, they put the money onto a debit card. And so that debit card is how they can use to charge videos. Content, a lot of people ask us about that. We have contracts with all the major studios like Disney and Sony and Warner Brothers. The DVD is the same DVD that you might buy at Walmart, but when you put it into DVD in Mexico, it's the Spanish track. Competition, thousands of mom and pop stores in Mexico. Netflix, although Netflix is streaming, they don't have the new releases. It takes 12 months for a new release to come to them when it's in our box already. And that's just a norm that's been going on, the way the movie studios work. Streaming on demand, about 20% of the what we call fast cable, they have in Mexico, as we do here. But when you download, it costs $6. So it's about 500% more than what we do. For a lot of you in this room, $6 is not a big deal, but someone on minimum wage or fixed incomes, if they're going to spend $1 or $6, that's the choice they make, and that's why Redbox still does $2.2 million. Pirated content, a lot of it going on in Mexico, but here in the US, we just think of it differently. People, college kids download onto their computer. And then because of our contract, we have a non-compete with Redbox. So the only company we'd really be worried about coming into Mexico, we have a non-compete with them. What does the company look like in 3 years? When we roll out the 4,000 machines, the company will be doing $100 million in revenue with $30 million in EBITDA. Can we execute? People have that question all the time in Mexico. Our other company has over 500 employees in Mexico with offices and warehouses all over Mexico, San Diego, Tijuana, Mexico City. We're an import company, distribution company. We have trucks, marketing, merchandisers. We have it all to roll this out. A little bit about the raise. We're doing a $2.5 million raise. There's 100 units at $25,000. It's a 3-year convertible note, paying 10% interest with 100% warrant coverage. To date, we've already raised $4.8 million. If you'd like more information, you can go to vidboxmexico.com. And our exit strategy is to have a potential acquisition and or take the company public. Thank you very much for your time.
All right. Good job, Sandro. Okay, let's start at the other end of the table this time. Kevin, how about you go first?
Okay, so I'm very impressed with the fact you've already raised $4.8 million. That means, it shows me that you have the ability to make a great presentation and get confidence in the team, and the fact that you've kind of surrounded yourself with a dream team, somebody like Mitch Lowe as a chairman who's been in this business, very impressive. So congratulations on all that. The only negative I would say is that Netflix put Blockbuster out of business, so I don't know, is Redbox, my question is Redbox very healthy in the US still? Because the DVD market, I don't even have a DVD player in my computer anymore, so I know Mexico is probably a little behind the curve, but that's my one thing to think about.
I know Sandro wants to answer that, but he can't. Go ahead, Bernt.
Okay.
Yeah. So I too was very impressed with the presentation. Congratulations, great job. And I guess the barrier to entry for your competitors is the investments that you made in the physical locations and the kiosks. So that seems great. However, again, me too, wondering, are there other barriers? And that would be, again, my only question. Overall, great job, and congratulations on what you have accomplished. Thank you.
I think you did an outstanding job, and I'm impressed with 2 major things. Number one, I've sold almost 400 businesses, and the biggest issue is most people don't know their numbers. You do a great job with knowing your numbers, and the second biggest important thing is you have an exit strategy. I too concur with Kevin, and I'm a little concerned as well, as I don't have a DVD player either, so I think that's an issue.
Gotcha.
I mean, not DVD, but.
It's a Redbox clone, which is proven business model. They've already got capital. They've got a good management team in place. So the question is, this is going to produce good EBITDA for a number of years, and then over time, technology will disrupt it. So the question you have to do in making an investment would be, how long will that cash flow stream last, and what kind of return can you get over it? Probably it's going to last decade, 15, 20 years, so it's probably a pretty good investment.
Cool.
Yeah, I share the concern of others about technology disrupting this. It gets introduced more and more and more and more quickly. And if you can find a way, instead of being taken over, to take over Netflix, I'd really love this.
Cool.
If anyone could do it, you could do it.
Go ahead, tell them how many DVD players in the average home in Mexico.
Yeah, 2 DVDs per household in Mexico.
Okay. They're a little bit behind the times. All right, thank you, everyone. Give a big round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, very cool. All right, so this is cool stuff. So you can see these entrepreneurs have put a lot of time, a lot of energy, and they've got a lot of traction. There's just some amazing guys doing some amazing things. Our next entrepreneur is Tim Woodward, and this is a man who's been an entrepreneur for several years. He started a construction company at the age of 25, which is still thriving today. From there, he graduated to business management, consulting, and finance on his way to Hollywood, where the company developed with his father, invented a digital film reader that was honored by the Academy Motion Picture Arts and Sciences for technical achievement. Now he's created a green environmental business that is making waves in the consumer products industry. He's here to tell you about it, Blake Ward with Pura Naturals. Go ahead and start, and we'll put up your signs.
Start?
Yep, go. Your clock is ticking.
Hello, good morning. My name is Blake Ward. I'm the founder and chairman of Pure Naturals. What I'd like to do today is share with you how our company got its start. It started in the oil reclamation industry. We have a unique and innovative way to capture oil, contain it, and retrieve it. We also found that it worked very well in the industry, at the consumer industry as well. That same flexible foam we worked into a consumer product called Pure Naturals. And now we have a soap-infused product that will forever change the way you clean yourself in your home. While we were using this foam product, we realized that we could infuse soap into the foam as well. So it became very apparent to us that we had very unique characteristics. And the reason we had such unique characteristics is because it grabs and contains dirt and carbon credits on a molecular level. And the best way to show you that, and the best way to demonstrate that, would be to show you how it does it on our skin. Because again, we're talking about a foam with no soap in it, just the foam itself, and the fact that it does capture and contain the dirt on a molecular level, so it pulls it right out. Now, during the process of that, we realized that we could also do several things with it that we patented. We patented the soap infused, we patented the processing of it, and we also have a sponge that never stinks because, again, it pushes the water out, so therefore we can't have any bacteria. The foam never stinks, so your kitchen sponge will never stink. We created a line of products, and we've started getting a great response from, well, the media. And we got so much response from the media that we found ourselves winning awards from Women's Day, American Made, Family Circle, and we found that we also had a great celebrity phone as well. So we had a great amount of celebrities that were helping us promote the product, and we started promoting the product in such a way that we captured the attention of the retail end. So now we find ourselves in 120 different retail locations, thousands of stores from coast to coast, and we're expanding on a tremendous level. And that's why we're here today. We're looking for accredited investors to help us in our growth. We're growing this year to date about 200 to 400%, depending on the products. We have tremendous profit margins of 40 to 80% gross, 20 to 40% net, and we are expanding at a tremendous level. We have great endorsements coming down the line. Next month, we have Ellen DeGeneres. We have 100 stars that we're meeting with. We also have Anthony Sullivan, who's the spokesperson for OxyClean, who is now going to be doing a celebrity spokesperson for HSN, and that will work its way into infomercials. So we're looking for $1 million at $1 a share. We are a pre-IPO, so we will be going public. We'll be public in the marketplace by September. With the limited restraint on the shares, you have a clean exit strategy, very, very easy to understand. We hope that every one of you will experience the Pure Natural outer body experience, and we thank you for your time.
All right, good deal. All right, how about this time we start with Michelle, and we'll bounce back and forth.
Sure, great job, congratulations. I'm
Thank
very
you.
impressed with your presentation as well. I'm very impressed with your profit margins, great profit margins.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed with your star power. I wish you would have tried the product on us over here, but good job.
I wish I had more time to do so.
Go for it, John.
I'd have to give it to my wife, Deborah, to test. And if she liked it, I'd probably be very interested.
Fantastic.
Very cool. How about you, Bernt?
Well, I thought it was great. I really like it. The space that you're in, I think it's a big space, big market opportunity. You have great support. One thing, though, I think I learned earlier that the original application had to do with cleaning up oil spills. To me, rather significant, very impressive. I would love to hear that as part of your presentation.
Steve?
Sounds like the origins were the old origins of cold cream, and you've got a product that seems to work, and the key thing also is you recognize the importance of marketing. That's how you get the margins.
Very cool. And Kevin, wrap us up.
Okay, so you mentioned a lot of the cool buzzwords I like, HSN, infomercials, et cetera, demonstrable, your OxyClean kind of thing. The one thing, I'm kind of old school when it comes to names. So like Shark Tank had the Scrub Daddy, and that kind of tells you what it is. Pure Naturals, it doesn't necessarily tell me that this is a sponge. And so from a branding standpoint, I'm wondering if there's another way for you to maybe punch that up a little bit. So,
Thank you.
So that's my comment. Scrub Daddy, I think, is over 10 million units sold. So you're in a great category.
Okay, let's give Blake a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Come get your signs. Everyone's got to have their props. You got to love it. Like we're on this tight time frame. Okay, so as we're moving on, this is more of a technology play. And I'm going to introduce the co-founder of a company called Clicktivated Video. And a lot of us believe that this is going to be technology that we all experience every day of our lives. Clicktivated is a shoppable video technology that allows viewers to make purchases directly within the video. So you're watching TV, you're watching the website, YouTube, whatever that is, right within the video. Clients currently include Dillard's, DVF, Vanity Fair, Abercrombie, etc., and to create a very engaging experience, it turns passive viewing into active shopping. Please welcome Ben from Clicktivated to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, Sharks. My name is Ben Hadala, co-founder of Clicktivated Video. We are seeking a $1 million investment for a 20% equity stake in our company. There's always been this idea and notion that from the comfort of your home, whether with a remote or a cursor, the ability to shop directly through video content. One of the great analogies I heard this weekend is like the Jetsons with the flying cars. Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Well, flying cars are highly not going to be a reality unless Elon Musk has something else off his sleeve. But the idea of shoppable video is here. Enter Clicktivated, a totally interactive video technology allowing viewers to directly interact with the people, products, and items they see directly through the video. It's as simple as seeing, clicking, and buying from the comfort of your home. Here's how Clicktivated works, shown through 3 basic images. First, you'll see the online video content as you would any other type of video. Then you take your hand or your cursor, device dependent, and you're able to physically click within the video of the items of interest, both primary and complementary. So you'll see with this image here, the viewer has selected both the top and the bottom. So for our clients, the brands and retailers, they're seeing a significant increase in impulsive and complementary purchasing, completing the outfit. From there, the next step takes you directly to that page where you can purchase the item. We are removing any barriers or paths to conversion and allowing viewers to directly shop through the video content. Most importantly, wherever our clients distribute online video, we work there. The proliferation of mobile, tablets, screens online, Clicktivated will work there seamlessly, taking this interactive, informational, and shoppable experience wherever our clients have video. So what's next for Clicktivated? The landscape is absolutely massive and unparalleled. To highlight here some of the statistics, more views will be watched than people on Earth today, 8.5 billion. These brands and retailers continue to produce more and more video, and it is the most impactful and easy way to educate viewers on your products and your services. The market adoption of our technology over the seven months of this year alone is highlighted here on this slide. On the left-hand side, we have a few of our live customers, and on the right-hand side, the pipeline with our active conversations. What's most importantly to highlight here is the broad opportunity of the technology. Our target market is anyone producing online video. Initially, we've been focused on two specific verticals, being fashion for the low-hanging fruit, if you will, of shoppable commerce. The ability, again, for the viewer to shop directly through it, and then travel and leisure. Everyone in this room planned their trip to Vegas. You wanted to learn more about what you were going to do here, what Planet Hollywood had to offer. Maybe you wanted to go jump off the stratosphere, but you didn't know what it was or where it was called. Clictivated provides that same experience through video, and states, destinations, and resorts take advantage of our technology to educate travelers. Our business model is very simple. We charge a $2,000 to $5,000 per video license, or we can break it down on an annual agreement, which is a couple $100 a month, ranging from $200 to $500. So what's next for Clictivated? We have a market-ready and proven solution that is already out there. We have revenue-generating clients, and most importantly, viewers. Everyone in this room loves this technology, and the mindset has changed that we're all seeking and looking for it. As I mentioned initially, we're raising $1 million to help facilitate this strong market demand. We're ready. This isn't capital to exercise an idea. It's capital to execute on the demand we're looking for. To date, we've raised $950,000 to get us where we're at. And with this capital, it will be utilized, again, to meet this market demand, continued development and adoption of the technology. The vision is wherever this technology is shown and displayed, it could be in this hotel, the back of the cab on the way to the airport. We want Clictivated to be there. We want it a part of everyone's experience. And obviously with an opportunity like this, there's a lot of intellectual property that we can continue to add to our portfolio to make the investment and make the strength of this company even stronger. Again, my name is Ben. Thank you again for your time this morning, and look forward to meeting more of you afterwards.
Very cool. Thank you, Ben. Okay, let's start with John this one.
I like this technology. It's a huge market opportunity, good presentation. My only question is competition. I don't know where your patents stand and how difficult it would be for somebody to knock you off. And
Michelle?
I'm in love with this. I've spoke with you before, and I'm in love with your presentation. I think you did an outstanding job, and I see a huge market for this in so many different spaces. And I see so many different multiple streams, especially when it comes to data. And again, I'm a little bit concerned with competitors, so I think you're going to have to dominate pretty quickly.
Very cool. Bernt?
Yes, I love this. This is a space that I find highly attractive, following the FAME model, fashion, arts, music, entertainment. You have done a great job in opening up with some market leaders. You have proof of concept. I believe from previous conversations I've heard and learned already that this is patented technology, so I think that minimizes the risk and blocks out some competition. So I would say I'm very positive on this. I really love the opportunity.
Kevin?
So I produce 30-minute infomercials. We sell one product. Now I'm seeing another way to generate other revenues. During the 30-minute show, we can be selling the clothes and the things that are on the counter and things during the infomercial. So I love it as an added revenue stream for me. I do think to maybe align myself with a fellow shark, Kevin O'Leary, who says license. I think that's kind of the way you're going, right? Because you have a B2C model, business to consumer, where you can generate your own revenues by doing direct selling, or you have B2B where you license it, and I think that's where the money's going to be. So congratulations. I like what you're doing.
All right, and wrap it up, Steve.
The key thing is always in sales, as you know, removing the barriers to impulse buying and making it as fast as possible. You're doing that. I'm surprised you're only asking for $1 million. This is a field where if you're not ahead quickly on technology, others will eat you alive. Even if you think you have patents, people will find a way to get around those seeming barriers. So faster, better, get that impulse going.
Very cool. Let's give Ben a round of applause, everybody. Thank you, Ben. All right. We're looking good. We're on schedule. We're doing really good here. Okay, so this is the fifth and the last contestant from our 860 that applied. And at the age of 8, Lou Elwell started selling fresh cut flowers and vegetables from the family garden. By 17, he expanded by adding rose girls in quotation marks, selling single roses in an area restaurants, earning enough money to pay his way through college. Lou earned a degree in finance and entrepreneurial management from Wharton School of University in Pennsylvania, where he also became a teaching fellow. Lou became president of his first public company at the age of 26. His last company was built up to 42 locations in 30 states before the factory was destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. Since then, Lou and his partner, 24 years, have gone all in on their latest and likely greatest business venture, bio-soil enhancers, manufacturers of SumaGrow. Let's welcome Lou Elwell to the stage.
Good morning, Freedom Festers. I'm here to talk about a serious problem the world faces with an ever-increasing population and farmland having peaked and now in decline. Simply put, there's a bull market in calories. The world needs more food. For a variety of reasons, industrial farming, with its over-reliance on chemical fertilizers, is simply not up to the job. The current farming methods are not sustainable. We need to go back to the way Mother Nature intended to grow crops, using biology, not chemistry. The two big reasons for using our product is that we increase crop yields 10 to 20% over what farmers are getting today, while at the same time reducing fertilizer a minimum of 50%. This combination frequently doubles the bottom line farmers' profits. We are the un-Monsanto. This is our chief competitor. They get 2 to 3% crop yield increases. We get 10 to 20%. We also have a large benefit list that they do not have. In addition to the fertilizer reduction, we increase water efficiency, reduce pesticides, increase nutrients in the crop, withstand stresses like drought and frost and heat wave, and most importantly, we're the white hat. Monsanto's been named the most hated company in America. By the way, they paid $300 million in cash for 50% of the profits of their product. What does that make our product worth? We've raised over $12 million to get to where we are today, but we anticipate a huge increase in sales, so we're seeking $10 million to build a new plant in New Zealand. Investors will receive a 10% annual interest paid monthly, and we're dedicating 5% of our revenues to go toward loan repayments. But we also plan to go public in the next 3 years, so we're giving warrants to the investors so they can participate in the upside. We started our R&D in year 2000, spent 10 years. We've been selling for 6 years, and we're now at the inflection point on the S-curve, ready for the rapid growth. So it's a great time to invest. The key question is, does the product really work? Here's some pictures. Tobacco in China. You can see which one is ours. Over half our sales are international. Soybeans in North Carolina during the drought. Same farmers, same everything, except one field has SumaGrow. We work in greenhouses. Here's orchids in the Dominican Republic. Navy beans in Michigan, where the farmer refused to tell us how well the product did because he thought we would raise our prices, because our prices are less than fertilizer, typically 50% less. Food plots in Talladega. Grant Litch, the chairman of NASCAR, says, "I truly am amazed at the product." We also reduce nitrate pollution, the runoff that's causing dead zones all around the world. It's not just pretty pictures and testimonials. We have over 800 trials in 40 countries from dozens of credible third parties: Rutgers, Michigan State, Nanjing Forestry University, Italian Institute of Agriculture, etc. And the media is starting to pick up on us. We were the grand award winner in the green technology for Popular Science magazine, and Forbes noted that we're an organic product, published an awesome photo of soybean roots with and without SumaGrow, called us organics on steroids. We've made the Inc. 500 twice as the second and fourth fastest growing private manufacturer in the U.S. Since sales began in 2010, we have an 80% compounded annual growth rate, but now sales are starting to accelerate. We expect this year's sales to go up a minimum of 150% over last year. With an 80% gross profit margin, a slight increase in sales drops a lot of money to the bottom line. We're a very scalable and capital efficient company. This past year, we're doubling our sales. We added 10% to our workforce, and this month will likely be our first month with a $1 million net profit. Our marketing plan is to focus on what we do best, which is the R&D and manufacturing, and rely on co-branded marketing partners. So it'll be their brand name plus ours of Sumagrow inside, as you can see in that bottom jug. We sell Sumagrow to the farmers. The crop that they grow is then sub-branded as Sumagrown. Notice the N at the end. We believe that in time this could become a better than organic certification, as we can prove that we increase the taste, we increase the nutritional value, and we're much more environmentally friendly than organic. We have the plan, the product, and the people. Come grow with us as we change how and how much the world grows.
Nice. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Attaboy, good job. All right. How about we start with Bernt this time?
All right. Unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big idea, big execution, and congratulations on the upcoming month, first month of 1 million in net profits. That's pretty impressive. So I like it a lot. Across the board, you check a lot of boxes: health, wellness. Overall, I think the numbers are great. You've done a tremendous job on the capital raise. I think your presentation was very sharp, great command of your numbers, and overall, I commend you. Congratulations again.
Good job.
Thank you.
How about you, Kevin?
Okay, so I agree with a lot of what Bernt says, and I would say this. Very impressed with one little thing. I don't know if anyone noticed this, that on the loan repayment, you agreed to give 5% of gross sales, if I took it the right way, to pay back the loan, which is, in my opinion, is an accelerated payback on the investment. It was very impressive. Very few people, a lot of people pay you out of their profits or, whatever the loan term is, whereas a 5% of gross means they're going to get paid every single day. So I like that. The one thing that I didn't hear, and right away I'm thinking Monsanto should be standing there ready to buy you. So what is the exit strategy, and when does that get executed?
Gotcha. Good. That's a good comment. How about Michelle?
Yes, and I agree wholeheartedly with Kevin about the exit strategy, because I would think Monsanto would be on your toes trying to buy you. But very good presentation. I think you did a great job. I'm very impressed with your numbers as well. I'm impressed with your exposure, and I'm impressed with the credibility, and most importantly, I'm impressed with the health concept of what you've done, and I think it's going to help change people's lives around America and this great country.
Very cool. Okay, Steve, and we'll end with John.
Yeah, this sounds better than too good to be true. And one of the challenges, though, as you start to grow, is they're going to find something wrong. They're going to say it's not truly organic. Whereas John can testify, when you reach a certain size, you become a target. So you got to be prepared for that, and be prepared for people wondering how actually do you do it, and then reverse engineering. But you seem to have a good start on the thing.
Thank you. Okay, and John's the expert in this area, so we'll let you wrap it up.
Well, I mean, we're talking about disrupting agriculture across the entire planet. I think that's a pretty big market opportunity. I would need to do further research to confirm a lot of the claims before I would consider investing. But if the claims held up, it's absolutely an incredible opportunity. So one request, please, 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 please do not sell out to Monsanto.
Yes.
Never going to happen.
All right, let's give you a big round of applause. Thank you. Okay, so we're right on schedule. Go ahead and go back and actually round everybody up. I want to bring everybody out here in a second. So we got a few minutes here, and I'm thinking the people can hear me backstage. Can you guys mute the mics, judges, so they can collaborate and choose a winner? I guess they can. I'm assuming they can. Okay, so out there, so if you can mute there, you guys can maybe stand up and maybe huddle or whatever and talk about picking a winner. And while they're doing that, let's go ahead and bring all the contestants back up on stage, please. Let's get all the contestants back up on stage. I want to give a little love to some sponsors. I'm a big personal development guy, and there's a gentleman by the name of Brian Tracy. Anybody heard of Brian Tracy? Say aye. I really can't see you guys out there. The lights are blinding. But Brian Tracy International consults some of the biggest corporations in the world for 30 years. He donated $5,000 of one-on-one coaching with the winner. We had Amazon Web Services already donate $10,000 of hosting to every contestant, all 20 contestants, and the winner today is going to get $100,000 of hosting. So that's a pretty nice real value for winning today. Michelle Seiler-Tucker's offered $25,000 in services and packages. We're offering some stuff from Angel Investors Network valued about $5,000, Paul Hoyt. So the total package is like $140,000 for the winner. In addition to you guys showing them the love and all the accolades and them doing that. So can you guys do me a favor? I would love for everyone to stand up and give these people a standing ovation because they are courageous, they're the entrepreneurs, they're innovating, and they're making the world a better place. Come up over, yeah, get them. Thank you for what you do. Blow everyone's ears out right there. So it's exciting stuff. And while they're collaborating, I do want to make a presentation for myself. So we have a mastermind investing club. And if you guys like this and you'd like to participate and you'd like to invest in these kind of deals, we have a thing called the DVR. And it's through our network of Bernt and Kevin and all of our things. We have deal flow. We see a lot of deals. You guys like the quality of these deals? Say aye. Anybody opposed? Say nay. All right, we got good deal flow, I guess. So you want to join with us? We have a club, and we share deals. We do the vetting. So we have the DVR. We have deal flow. And then we have vetting, and we use what I call the mastermind investing policy. And the mastermind is what they're doing right now. The brain power of these guys up on stage, and they're talking, well, I like this one, and what about this one, and this thing, and that thing. They're collaborating and being in harmony on their collective brain power. I call that mastermind. And then when you take that to investing, you have a much better chance to have much higher returns on your investment and what you're doing. So we call that mastermind investing. And so we do the deal flow, the mastermind investing, and then the R for DVR is the Rolodex. Then we say, okay, through the people we know and the people that are in our phone, Kevin and Bernt, and hopefully we can get Steve and John in the Angel Investors Network. The Rolodex is what opens up the doors, makes things easier, shortens the sales cycle, helps ensure success faster, better for our investment targets. So we think that this strategy of leveraging masterminding and our collective group of deal flow, vetting the deals, and then putting all that brain power together with our Rolodex, we accelerate the growth of the companies we invest in. We have a better success ratio, and we'd love for you to join us. And if you guys want to see this in action even some more, we're going to, at 10 o'clock, so we have the break. After this gets out in 7 minutes, and then we have our break. And then at 10 o'clock, right here at Celebrity 5, right outside of this door, we're going to actually do this live on 2 deals. And we're going to talk about how we do that and give you guys the opportunity. And along those lines, we know there's people that go, I want to get involved in this, but I want to move slow, and I don't want to do any due diligence. I don't want to have to do this as an individual investor. I'd like to invest in a fund. And that's why we put together the Angel Investors Network Bridge Fund, where we're going to put together a fund, because one of the problems is, and every one of these people would attest to this if they had a mic, that you've heard the saying, it takes money to make money. Well, it also takes money to raise money. And every single company that you can think of that was successful had to raise capital from investors to get to where they're going, to create success and to create massive success. So this is a tool. Money's a tool. I always think of like there's a big brick wall, and these guys, they got a spoon, and they're trying to dig through this brick wall, but they know there's this gold vein on the other side of the wall. And then our tool of capital allows them to go rent the big trucks and start breaking down the wall to get to the gold vein. So your investment capital is a tool to help create jobs, stimulate the economy, make things happen. And so we want to put that all together and help these entrepreneurs through our investment club. And so this fund, what we're going to do is we're putting together a fund, and then the fund is going to loan money to the entrepreneurs to market their investment opportunity under the new laws. Because we now have new laws that allow us to market investment opportunities like we couldn't do since the Securities Act was created in 33 and 34. So we loan them the money to do the marketing campaign. The marketing campaign generates the loan back. We repay the loan. We get a nice interest rate. We get stock and warrant kickers. So we participate in the equity, and it's a win-win-win for everybody. Does that make sense to everybody? Very cool. Very cool. I'm like way ahead of time, and they're still collaborating. So did you guys enjoy this? So why don't you guys give these guys a round of applause for coming and getting out of bed, sitting there. We thought to thank you very much, because we know if it wasn't for you, Freedom Fest wouldn't exist. And I have to also, I'm so glad I have time because I completely forgot about this. I got to have you guys do one more thing, and I want a roaring round of applause. Can you guys do one more standing ovation for Mark Skousen, Joanne Skousen, Valerie, and the entire Freedom Fest team? They do an awesome job. Please stand up. And everybody, the photographers, the back office people, come on, give them a big round of applause. Let them know that you love them. Let them know that you love them. They do an amazing job, and I got to tell you, we just did this one little piece of the pitch tank and an enormous amount of work. I had no idea of how much work this was, so I can't imagine what it takes to put on 250 speakers in this whole organization. It's just incredible. They do an amazing job, and I see big things for Freedom Fest and a lot of growth coming up with Freedom Fest. So here's what we're going to do while we're waiting. Okay? You come right here. I'm going to have you guys participate in the vote. If you think he should win, if you think he should win, clap. Okay. If you think he should win, clap. Okay. If you think he should win, clap. Okay. If you think he should win, clap. Okay? And last but not least, if you think he should win, clap. Okay, so we have a little idea of what the crowd thought, although that was pretty close, right? I mean, I need one of those little meters to tell you what's going on and how that's happening. Can we get some water for everybody out there? Oh, that's the next thing. Let's make sure that you guys go to the pitch tank. It's in the London Club, and all the 20 companies are still there. There's a lot of great companies, just like the ones you saw that didn't make the 5 finalists, but they're still amazing companies, amazing entrepreneurs with amazing dreams. They're out there still doing it. So here come the judges. All right, let's give them a welcome and welcome them back. Thank you. So how do we want to deliver the verdict? Did you guys pick like somebody? Kevin, you come do it.
Okay.
Come on, Kevin.
Well, so, yeah, we actually had a very robust discussion. And, sometimes there's a clear winner and somebody that we say, well, okay, it's very easy to decide. We really had, back and forth.
This is a mastermind investing back there.
It was a mastermind, right? So what we're trying to weigh is, there's some great technology plays, then there's some great cash flow. So, and it all depends on what you're looking to invest in, but we ended up going with SumaGrow because it's got the cash flow that's successful. So,
all right, let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good to thank all the judges. Let's do another photo op with everybody, judges, please. We'll do one more photo op. Thank you, guys. Come on up. We'll do one big photo with everybody. John and Steve. Oh, yeah. SumaGrow won the popular vote. Let's come up here and do one more photo op, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll get the judges up here. Come on up. We'll just do a big photo. Everybody on stage. Can you guys get this in the photo? Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Just the winner and the judges. Oh, and the host too, okay. Very cool. Do you guys want Pitch Tank back in 2017? All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Bernt. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much, Michelle. Congratulations. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Everyone have a fantastic day. And you got to do what I do. You got to wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and then tell somebody you love them, and I promise you'll have a better day. Thank you, everybody.